Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to Hey Day, and today we're going to be looking at my baby farm, my level 57, and focusing on some of the new features that hopefully you've all gotten used to. Now if you haven't, this video is going to hopefully give you a little bit more information on what to do and how to change things within the game, and maybe help you find some new neighborhoods. Now I often get told by people, how do I recruit new people to their neighborhood? Well, this is one way of actually doing it, by setting up your actual neighborhood in such a way that when people search on it, it's much easier. Now for example, down at the bottom here you'll see a lot of neighborhood tags. Now this is a really important way now for you to advertise your hood to potential recruits out there in the world. Someone who's looking for a fun neighborhood is going to be searching on fun. Someone who's looking for a neighborhood that's very Derby focused is going to be looking for that kind of thing. So you need to be specifying what is important to potential members. And if we come into the edit mode there and we slide on down, you can actually see the edit tag option at the bottom. Now, I'm not going to change my tags because we're comfortable with those, but you can see that there's quite a few tags. There's a chatty herd, you've got quiet, international, you've got town players, Derby 320 only, casual Derby or Derby focused, you've got traders, you've got competitive. Now you can only select 5 of those, but if you choose the ones that relate to your hood and the kind of things you're looking for within your hood, then potential players can actually search on that as well. So if we just say OK on that one for the moment, and we just save that, leave it as is, don't need to touch it. If I come to the search option, now you'll see down here within the search there's a lot of neighborhoods that are coming up as a potential joining option, but it's the advanced settings that are really useful. Now if you come down to the advanced settings here, you've got neighborhood type, and then you can go through this one, click on only ones I can join. You've got down here English, you can change the language to the choice that you're looking for, whether there's any or English as an example. We'll select English in this case. Okay, go back to the advanced options again. Derby League, again you can change those for any ones that you're actually looking for, and I'm going to put down any again, and then it's those edit tag options. And if I decide to search for a chatty hood as an example, and I want somewhere where they are casual Derby maybe, and maybe helpers and traders, those are the searches I'm going to be searching for. I select OK on that one, and it's going to bring up hoods that relate to that search option. You can see there the first one there is Cherry Bomb, and if I click on Cherry Bomb at the moment, you'll see there chatty, casual Derby, helpers and traders, and it's anyone can join. Members at the moment, required levels 35, so my level's appropriate. Language is English. Okay, Derby log and is not shared, but that's okay, and there's no other information, but I can check the information in relation to the members. So there's Paolo there, Paola, and Janet. Okay, I could probably request to join with that one. That'd be cool. If I come back with search option again and I edit those tags, take away the helpers, the casual, traders and the chatty, let's go for a fun, active and a Derby 320. We'll say OK on that one, and it's going to bring up some new options. Now let's just say I wanted a different language and I'm looking for someone who is within another country. So we're going to go with the Turkish here. So we'll select Turkey, and there you go, it's bringing up the Turkish options with the actual codes that I'm looking for, and there we go. Okay, language is selected. I could go and join. I can check out the members as well. Okay, looks interesting. They're about my level and above, so I could request to join that one as well. So the search option for finding a potential team is really good. Just make sure that you are selecting the tags that you are wanting to choose from, making sure that you are selecting the language, making sure the language relates to the language that you can speak, and if you want to as well, just choose any type of hoods, etc, etc. And that's the good way of finding hood members. So by you actually setting up your information, if you're looking for new members, it's really important. Now you'll see there above the name of my hood it says Amelia in red. There's that little code there, hashtag J, 2V, R2, U8. Now, if you are looking for new members, you need to go to the Heyday forum, you need to go to the Facebook groups, you need to let them know this code, let them know that you are looking for new members, and people can come and search on you. So what they would then do, they go into the search option, they would type the code in that's down there as an example, and then they would be able to find your hood very, very easily. Now, if you want to, you can actually search on the name as well. So let's just say I wanted to join Red Knight's place, so R3DKNIGHTS and then PLACE. Let's go search on that one, and oh look, there's a load of Red Knight's places down there, and if I scroll down, there's 28 of 30 members, there's 1 of 30, there's quite a few Red Knights down there. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. So we're going to check on this one here, and oh, this is my main hood. Yeah, you can see there, chatty, international, active, town players, helpers, required level 80. There's the code LVPURLV. You'll see the members down there. You'll see who's in the derby, which most of the players not. Actually, I'm not in the derby at the moment. I am a little bit on the busy side, so I don't have a chance to get involved, but you can see a lot of people down there, and I like it. I really, really do, and it's kind of cool. This search option for hoods is a nice feature. So if you haven't already done so, make sure you set up your hood with the right information, and then you can search, and it's nice. Once you've actually found a hood that you like, you request to join, hopefully they accept you, or maybe you start your own hood and then you set up your menu for people to join. Now, if you want to create your own hood information, okay, you need to be very careful about what you want to do. So if we go into the edit mode, you can set up the name of your team. Okay, choose a very nice name that's related to what you want it to be, or to your group focus. In my case, it's Amelia and Red, so myself and a young lady that I'm working with. You can choose whatever emblem you like, that is your choice in relation to the logo. You can change it, you can choose different colors, you can change the symbols, you can change the pattern. Once it's all done, then great, okay, you just click done and it's done. You've got the description there, quiet place to come home to, derby task 310 plus, event derbies 380 plus. 380, that's a challenge. Extra information as well, only seen on Neighbourhood information page. So in this case, I'm going to say it's like Red's second home in Heyday. Right, there we go, and I've just added a little message down there, and that one's going to be there. So if people wanted to find me, they can now see, that's Red's second place, I might want to join that one. Right down here you can choose your language as usual, so setting up for your actual team you can choose a language. Now please do choose the language that you want the chat to be. Now if you are very international, you're looking for people around the world, you may find English is more useful. If you're French and you want just French speakers, then you choose that specific language, and you can see down there you've got a lot of choices. So French, German, Spanish, you've got Italian, you've got Dutch, you've got Norwegian, Portuguese, Turkish, so many different choices down there. Some of those I can't read, and some of those are more challenging for me to read, but hopefully in the future we will get some more. I know my friends would like to see the Polish language down there, so Heyday, hint, hint, hint. Can we please have Polish added to this as well? I know it would very much please a certain community of players out there in the world, because they are requesting it. In fact, I know they're requesting it because they've asked me about it a few times as well. So I'm going to click on English, of course, and that's now down there. Now the request option, you can Neighbourhood is type as request to join, invite only, or anyone can join. I prefer request to join, because then when people want to join, they click on your actual neighbourhood, and then the message comes up in the chat to say, hey, I'd like to join. You can check them out and say yay or nay. If you do invite only, then you need to invite players. If you do anyone can join, then literally anyone will just request to join, and you can't really vet them. Well, you can accept they will join, but then afterwards you might have to kick them out. Now it's your choice on what you want to do. I kind of like the request to join. I think it's much more useful. Now the minimum level to join. Now this is an issue for many people. What do I choose on this one? Now I would say look at your level. Now I'm like a level 57 here, so a level, let's say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay, is going to be relatively low, and they're not going to be able to support me. Now there are a lot of players that do start out at a lower level, and they're looking for some high level players to mix with. That's great. but you can't support each other. So at the end of the day, you're looking to create a hood that's about your level, when players of your level can come and join. Now, I would say if you're looking to have a relatively balanced level, always go as a minimum like 10 below. So 47 would be okay for a 57, whereas like a 20 or 21 is going to be a little bit more challenging. However, a 20-21 may work very, very hard to catch up, and they might be actually very good for you. You may be inclined to support lower level players and help bring them up and create a wonderful team together. So choose wisely. Now you can go from the very, very low level up to the very, very high. You've got a lot of choices there. But if you are level 50 and you're changing your hood levels to level 100, 150, you're not going to get any players, everybody. So do choose wisely about your level. Once you've actually got your level, don't start changing it to allow people to come and join. Tell them they need to work to level themselves up to join you. Make it as though it's an incentive for them. You're not going to be changing your level to stop them from joining. You're going to leave your level as it is, and then they work towards that, and then once they get to that level, then they can join your team. It's much, much nicer that way, because you know they are committed. Right, when it comes down to the Derby loss, Derby log, this is shared or not shared. You have the two choices here. Now, I think sharing it is more useful. I like for all team members to see how we are doing. Now, I do wish as well, as a leader or co-leader, I had the ability to see the scores, even if I'm not in the Derby. Because of work commitments, I need to actually be away from the game sometimes. And I can't really see what my team scores are doing. So, Heyday, I would like the ability as a leader or co-leader to see the team's log scores, even if I'm not participating. And that's the same with the Derby board, so please do give me that option in the future. Right, well, that's basically setting up the board. Now, once you've got all the information done, you're comfortable with it, you can save it. Okay, you end up with your brown box there with that information. You can see the regular information and the extra information there. You've got your tags down at the bottom. You then can start recruiting new members, and then you can start giving them the roles. If you look down here with the roles, you'll see I've got elders, there's members, there's elders as well. You've got co-leaders, you've got leaders. So you'll see my leader down there, which is Amelia. Okay, she's not always in because she's busy at the moment. You'll see down there myself as a co-leader. See Kitties and Midnights as the other main co-leader. She's the main person in the hood, and she's the one that decides how it runs, and we're very happy for her to do that. As a co-leader, I can opt people out as well. I can edit their ability, and I've got the option to promote them or basically to demote them as well. Now, as a leader, I can't, or co-leader, I can't affect the leaders' roles, but that's fine. I'm really not concerned there. But if I wanted to, I could kick them out as well, but I'm not going to do that one, so there's no need to. You'll see people down there that have actually got little friends icons down there, so they're the ones I'm connected with as an example within the game. The ones with the crowns are the leaders within the actual team itself. Okay, trophies are not so important, but if you're looking for a team that's competitive, and they're saying competitive in their settings, but you'll see they have no trophies, then you might want to think wisely about whether joining them or not. But that's basically the hood settings, and once you've got it all there done, dusted, and you're comfortable to go, then you just start recruiting new members. Now, like I said, make sure you're advertising. Secondly, I would say as well, if you are going to change things or let people know in your team what you want, do use the message service up here. So you can post up to 3 messages there for your team members. Now, if I want to add more, I'm going to have to delete one of those messages, which is fine. But at the moment, they are basically our messages that we got there. So you do have the chance to communicate with each other. Sometimes you might get invitations to come and join someone's hood. That's going to be within this section as well. That task board you can see is there, and I can't see that one because I don't actually have the ability because I'm logged out. And then your regular messages there as well. But that's how you can actually start setting up your neighborhood, everybody. That's how you can start creating the settings to encourage new people to join. Now, like I said, okay, do choose wisely with your levels and have fun. Don't just promote people as soon as they join. Test them out, let them see how they progress well within the game, and then start thinking about promoting them. Don't just freely give that promotion, please, because you will kill a good team if you do. Remember, they have the ability to kick out as you promote them. Okay, right, well, that's me, Red, signing off with this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You've got a better concept idea on the actual neighborhood, setting that up and using the settings with the neighborhood tags now. But Don't forget to hit that like button, make sure you hit the bell notification and the subscription as well, and do comment below my video, and I will see you on Friday or on Tuesday for my live streams. But take care. Bye now.